Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time online clothing reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, I buy used clothes, and I list them on eBay and Poshmark, sell them for a profit. Today is Tuesday, August 27th, and I just have 3 sales. And honestly, until this morning, I didn't think I was gonna have any. So this sold in the last 24 hours. They really sold in the last 6, I think. My gross sales amount is $72.95, and so it's not a lot, but I have a couple sweaters that sold really fast, like within a week. So these are some Keen sneakers. They're actually in a really good condition, and I kind of undersold them, I think. So I like to look at sell-through rate and comps, average sale price. I look at that information on eBay through the product research tool. If you are unfamiliar how to look that up, I do have a video linked in my description that shows you how you can look all that information up. Watch this first and then go watch that one. And so when I look up Keen sneakers, I just did a very basic search. It gave me an average sale price of $26.11 and a 19% sell-through rate. So the sell-through rate, pretty low. I like to aim for at least 25% or higher. I don't always hit that, that's okay. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but that's a different story. If you're new here, I get distracted easily and off topic very easily. Okay. So sell-through rate is calculated by the amount of items sold divided by the amount of items sold and listed together. So if 100, easy math, if 100 items were listed over the last 90 days, a 19% sell-through rate is going to look like 19 items sold and 81 items still listed. So not good sell-through rate. Now, I didn't look up for this video. I did not look up that exact style name, which I forget what it was. And I didn't even have it written in my title. So I don't know if I ever actually even found the style name of it. Some Keens do have the style name. I don't think red is a super popular color. They were in really good condition, but somebody offered me $18, and this morning I woke up to an $18 offer, and like I said, I hadn't really sold anything, so I felt like, based on was I gonna make any money, I went ahead and took the offer. I feel like I could have probably held out for like $8, $9, even $10 more, but I wanted to make some money. So I bought those at a Salvation Army rummage sale about a month ago. I spent $1. That makes my profit $13.40. They sold on Poshmark. I don't think I said that. Because they sold on Poshmark, I am mailing them in this shoebox sized mailing box, and my label is not being cooperative for some reason, doesn't want to come off. There we go. For Poshmark, you can use any priority shipping supplies that you want. And you just order those on the USPS website, just USPS.com. Okay, this is different, but the same. This is a cardigan. It's plaid. It's really like heavyweight and feels very nice. So it says Outlander, and I don't know if you can see, but it says exclusive Torrid collection. So apparently Torrid is like a bread and butter brand for me. It's something that generally sells in between like $15 and $25. Generally sells. Personally, I have a pretty good sell-through rate. for it, but I'd never seen that Outlander tag. So I looked it up when I found it, and it was decent. So again, probably undersold it a little bit, but the average sale price was $31, but just a 21% sell-through rate. So I think I listed it at $35. Somebody offered me $25, and so I went ahead and accepted that offer. It only took 5 days to sell, so I think that that's really great. It did sell on Poshmark again, and I paid $5.50 for it, just at a local thrift store that benefits our local mission here in town. I like supporting that that thrift store. This was full price. I think I just went in there kind of on a whim. I usually only go like on half off days, but I don't remember why I went in there. Bird chirping at me. Did you hear it? Okay, my profit's $14.50. Yeah, so again, I probably could have held out for another $5 or something, but with a lower sell-through rate, like 20%, I don't need to waste my time like that. I'll take the $25 and move on. All right, this sweater also sold super fast. It's really cute. It has these little foxes on it, kind of Fair Isle style, has some button details. The brand is Talbots, and this is just a medium. Lately, I only am buying Talbots if they're plus sizes. However, the foxes went, I think that might be something. So, yeah, I looked it up, and the average sale price for what I looked up was Talbot sweater fox. There's a couple different styles, and I believe, I'm trying to remember, there weren't as many listed of this style, but I think it was about even with what had sold and what was listed. I listed it for $30. I forgot to tell you the sell-through rate first. So the average sale price is $21.09 with a 44% sell-through rate, which that's great. So I listed it at $30. Then this was crazy. So last night, right before I went to bed, I looked at my phone at my my email, and I had an offer from Poshmark for $19 for the sweater, and an offer from eBay for $21.50 for the sweater. And I just left it because I was like, I'll deal with it in the morning. And yeah, so I sometimes, when that happens, someone will just buy it outright. But I didn't know if it was the same person that offered on both platforms, and I really don't know how to check that to figure out. Maybe they have the same username on both platforms, but I don't know. Seems kind of crazy if two offers came in that close together on the same sweater on different platforms from different people. I don't know. But I ended up accepting the offer on eBay because it was a little higher. Also, the fees are less on eBay, even with promoted listings. I do promote at 2%, between 2 and 3 right now is what I'm going back and forth with. I've played with all sorts of different numbers with promoted listings, and I don't have an answer for what is the best thing to do for promoted listings. I don't know. It seems like a mystery to me. Anyway, yeah, I accepted the offer for $21.50. So they paid a total of $29.95. It sold in 3 days, and I only paid $2 for it. I went to the bins last week with one of my daughters, my 8-year-old actually. It was an experience. and found that there. So my average cost of goods at the bins is $2. So my profit ends up being $17.76. So it's a great flip. I am super happy about that. Yeah, that's good. So my total profit for the day was $45.66. That is definitely lower than I want it to be. I want it to be about $67 a day so I can hit $2,000 a month. I am a little behind on my month to hit my goal, so that I'm trying to figure out what to do. I might throw a sale up for the last few days of the month, especially it's Labor Day weekend. People expect sales everywhere, so I might throw a sale on my eBay store. I don't know. I feel like sometimes that helps and then sometimes it doesn't. Do you have thoughts on that? Okay, August listing challenge check-in. I have been listing 10 items a day on Poshmark. Nope, sorry. On eBay, new items. I've been cross-listing 10 items to Poshmark and 5 items to Depop, which is new for me. I did not get my Depop items cross-listed yesterday. I ran out of steam. I waited too long in the day. It's just kind of the way the day worked out, that I was listing at night instead of like during the daytime, and I just ran out of steam and I was like, I can't make my brain focus on this anymore. So I went to bed. I think I'm just gonna move on and not try and make up those listings. Just do 5 new ones today and move on from there. But just being honest with you, and I don't always hit the mark. There's been, I think, 3 or 4 days this month that I've not either chosen to not do my listings or it hasn't happened for whatever reason. So certainly not perfect. I hope you don't ever get that idea that I'm trying to come across as perfect, because that's not the case at all. Kind of a random question for you, but I think it's fun to kind of remember. And I really enjoy this eBay gig as my job. I actually professionally am a birth doula. I am also a spiritual director. I'm mostly a mom and a homeschool mom. But I'm curious, what was your dream job when you were a kid? I know when in high school, I don't remember like childhood, maybe what I wanted to grow up to be. But I know in high school, I actually wanted to be an architect, and I was on that trajectory to go to, there was a university that was really well known for their architecture program, and I was headed in that direction. And then that was not the path I ended up taking. So I'm just curious, what was your dream job when you were a kid, or maybe in high school? Maybe what did you think you were gonna be when you grew up? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you check in if you're doing the August challenge, and say hi. Thank you so much for joining me. I always appreciate being able to chat with you. Make sure you like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I do these videos every night at 8 p.m. Eastern, as long as everything goes according to plan. And just to share with you a pretty realistic look at what sells for a part-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. So I appreciate you so much. I'll see you soon.